Welcome to Creative Pages with Catherine Live. This one is going to be a little bit different. I am getting ready to do sketch number 6 in the Creative Memories virtual crop, and I'm going to be doing this one digitally using the Creative Memories custom products. So sketch number 6 looks like this. And we will get into it here in just a moment. I don't have the measurements on here because we're doing it digitally, and so things go just a little bit differently that way. But I am going to go ahead and switch over here. Let me put up comments so I can see if anybody comments when I switch back and forth. Let's hope for the best here. Okay. And oops. I can tell this is something I don't do every day, but here it is. Okay, so in order to do your custom products, you do need to create a custom photo album or your pages. And I went ahead and I clicked on custom refill pages already and went ahead and set it up for our sketch number 6. And this is me. If you all don't already have an advisor, I would love to be your advisor. You can find the information on how to get to my website through the description box below. So here you'll see on the left-hand side, you do need to sign into your account and then go to My Custom Products. And once you get to your custom products, you go to your product here, but instead of clicking on the title here, you go to edit because you've already started the project and I've already uploaded some pictures to the project. And since we have a single page sketch we're going to be doing, we'll just go ahead and work on this page number 1 over here. I'm going to go ahead over to the layout tab, and one of the things I've been doing with this October virtual crop is I've been challenging myself to get more pictures on the page. So I'm going to go ahead, and even though our sketch shows 3 pictures, I'm going to go ahead and pull in a 4th, hopefully. And then let's pull out a background. We're going to use seasonal sightings here. And I really, really liked one of our Fast to Fab pages here, and I'm hoping it'll work out for me. Yes, because I love this little pine element on it, and I think it's going to look great with my photos. So now with this one, I want to make sure it's in the front, and I don't think we can resize it. No, because we're working with the layout, which is fine. So let me grab a border first, and I just want to do a light border here. If it'll work with me, probably would help if I actually pick the picture I want to put the border on first. So there we go. You know, I don't work in this every day, but I do enjoy doing the custom products. Actually, it is one of the nicer products we have. I do really like digital scrapbooking. I like working with the paper too, but for my personal items, I really do like doing the digital as well. So here we go. I've went ahead and I picked this nice darker green because it'll go wonderfully with the element on this page. And it looks pretty good. I'm going to apply to all. And so that way you can see it's already populated the other 3 photos on this page with the border. I'm going to go ahead into my photos. I have my imported photos, and these were a few of my Christmas photos that I had. I apparently need to upload and sort in a few more photos here. That one looks really close, and nope, there we go. Okay, well, I guess since I took it kind of close, it's going to come in kind of close because I took it more, what is it, portrait versus landscape. It's going to look a little bit different, but it'll be okay for our purposes today. And Here is another door with another wreath on it that we saw in our travels. And let me grab this fourth wreath here, or should I grab no, let's go ahead and do all wreaths. Why not? I mean, I did have some Christmas cookies too, but let's see what this looks like with our 4 wreaths on our page, highlighted with the dark green. It looks very nice. I'm going to move this back a little bit because I want our element to show a little bit. Well, I guess it's kind of disappearing in the actual picture a little bit because we do have the greenery here, which is lovely as well. And so now I want to add a couple of elements because in our sketch, it does have a border running across the top. And I noticed that in our elements, we have both the new, oh, what was it called? Somebody help me out. Hang on, I've got it. Ugh. Poinsettia edge or poinsettia edge. When I did the seasonal sighting intro the other day, here we go. I'll move it a little bit closer so y'all can see. I actually did show this one off, and we do have it available digitally. So I'm going to add it to my layout. And of course, I want it to be at the top and I want it to be smaller. And we're also going to color it, but I want to turn it as well because I want to add a second border above it. And so here I want to make this one red because of course we have the red in the bow and the red in the door. Let's see how, oh, that looks great with the door there. Okay, so we are going to, okay, we're gonna add, we've got that one there. I want to add it to do a double, and I'm trying to remember how to do that because there's a way that you can actually just duplicate your shapes, but of course right now that I'm on here live, I can't remember exactly how to do it, so we're just gonna go ahead and pull in a second one. What can I say? So we'll just go ahead and shrink it and turn it again and add it right next to it. And we're going to create this border whether it wants to be created or not. Oops, that's too small. I want to try to get it the same size as what I have next to it, and then we'll just go ahead and fill it in. Okay, here we go. So we already have our red populated at the top, so at least that I have going for me. And so we have 2 of those. Let's keep going. We're going to go ahead and grab another one. Whoops, it's already there. I guess it would help if I actually moved the one that I already have. I was too efficient for my own good, apparently. Let's go ahead and rotate this one around. You just grab it from that little hook at the top, and you just work the mouse a little bit, and then you can move your piece over, and we're just going to line it up next to the one next to it. Let's see if I got that straight. Not quite. Let's move up just a hair. Come on, work with me here. There we go. And then let's go ahead and make this one the red as well. And we're going to go ahead and, oh, I'm a little bit off on that one, aren't I? Those first 2 went in so nicely. Why is my third one not working out for me as well? Well, that's okay. I'm not going to waste too much time on it. I want to be able to finish this layout in a decent amount of time here for y'all. Oh, there we go. At least I sized it right away. Let's flip it. Oops, I went a little bit too far on my rotation there. So I'm just going to grab that again and go ahead and scoot that in. All right, back to the red. Here we go. And one more. Well, we might need 2 more. Let's see here. Grabbing it again. And size it down. Turn it. Oops. Here we go. And here we go with that one. we'll make that one red also. There we go. Oops, that's too big. You can already tell just by looking at it, it's too big. Come here, transform. So if you ever want to get back, if it's not working when you're clicking on it, just like I was there, you hit the transform button, and that is what helps it to get back to the point where you can move it around. If I can get it to cooperate with me. Well, it's just going to be a little bit off. I'm going to want to kind of keep it moving along for y'all. Feel free to ask any questions. I will try to jump back and forth a little bit here. Let me go back. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and not put the border all the way across. We'll add an extra element here. Whoops, let me go back over here. And oops, I do want another element, and I want it to be this spiked, oh, what is this one called? I don't know if it's spiked ivy or spiked evergreen, I think is what it's called. But I want it kind of coming out from behind our little poinsettia edge we put on here. And I do want it to be the darker green, and we're going to go ahead and move it behind. So I'm just going to leave it large so that way you'll see it coming in from behind there. We're going to grab another one of these to just go ahead and pull back in and line it up here. Actually, I might go ahead and, well, let's go ahead and color it and put it back. It goes a lot quicker when I don't have to readjust the size as much or change the direction of the element as much, but here we go. There's our same green. Let's go ahead and move it behind. Here we go. How does that look? It looks a little bit busy and it's making it hard to see our poinsettia, isn't it? So let's go ahead and pull this back to the front. Come on, there we go. I'm going to go ahead and change the color to the white so that way it'll disappear a little bit more behind there, and then we'll see how that looks. So bring it to the front, change the color, and we'll move it back because since our original, oops, nope, I don't want to transform. I want to, oops, grab this one. There we go. Okay, move it to the front. Our Fast2Fab that we're working on has that tan background to it. So we should be able to still see our evergreen without it being too dramatic. There we go. That's helping our little poinsettias to stand out. Oops, we need to get rid of this one. Delete that. Okay, that's also the beauty a little bit of the digital is you can get rid of those things pretty quickly. We're going to go ahead and we're going to add an element over here. And then we'll see what we can find here. Let's go back, oops, into our seasonal sightings elements back over here. And we need something for that end. And I spotted earlier this really pretty cardinal wreath that I thought would go with all my wreaths, but now I think it might be too much. Let's take a look at it and see anyways. Yeah, that's not going to cover up everything we need covered. Even if I resized it, well, let's see if we resize it and put it up here maybe. That might work on this page, and that actually will fit a little bit with our theme of our page here, and it also goes with our sketch because they also do have a element up there, but we still need something for that right side to cover up that. I wonder if they have, well, we have a cardinal on a very nice pine branch that looks very similar to the one that's at the bottom of our page. Maybe that's what we'll go ahead and grab that one and add that up here. Oops. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Is it, oh, it's loading. Okay. Let me check and see if there's any questions real quick. Nope, no questions yet. All right. Our page is almost done. Oh, there we go. That does cover that up nicely. It does need to be a little bit smaller. Let me hit the transform button. We're going to make this just a little bit smaller here because we mostly want it to cover this space here. Okay, there we go. Where we had this gap. So we have cardinals at the top of our page. No, I do not like that. Okay, sorry. Well, let me take that off. We will find something else real quick. Maybe the stack of presents. Let's try this. Okay, load it in, load it in. Let's see here. We're gonna have to go smaller for sure, but at least it will cover up that space that we have up here. And we might just wind up taking out that second house or whatever. Oh, yes, it actually has a little wreath on it. Look at that. It goes very nicely with our, there we go. Down just a little. Okay, so there's no place like home for the holidays is what that says up there. It covers up our space that we needed covered. So we're gonna go with it. And we need just a small journal box in the bottom here, I think, is our last item that we need, or a title box, but I think we actually need a journal box. So let's go ahead back to our elements here, our tonal journal boxes, and maybe we could use another. See, I feel like we have, I'm gonna have to take this cardinal off. Okay. Let's go with this one. I like that one. Oops, here you go. Come over here. And right now, that's definitely too, no, that's not going to fit our space. We're going to trash that one. We need something more like this. Okay. To fit our space here, and I'm going to make it just a little bit wider if I can grab it. Here. Nope. Where are you? Down here. Okay, and then I'm going to center it underneath the left side of our layout. I'm going to take this away because it's distracting and we're losing some of our eye appeal on our page here. Let's change the color of this to, do we want the red? No. No, that's definitely too distracting. Let's go with the white. And then we will go ahead and add a text box so that way we can write in it. Oops, here's our text box here. We've got to grab it and move it over into our box here. So all of our words will fit actually in the space we need it to fit in. We can pick a color for our text. You can pick a font if you want. I don't know what looks Christmassy. How's about, here we go. That almost looks kind of similar to the text on the other one. And then you can also pick your color. So maybe let's put it in our dark emerald green here, not emerald, evergreen green that we have. And how's about we put wreaths at Christmas. Whoops, CHRISTMAS. There we go. Okay. We need that to be just a little bit bigger and maybe bold. There we go, so we can see it a little bit better. Maybe 28 will fit nicely there. Okay. And then I do want to center it a little bit more in our box. So I'm just going to hit the return. Oops, nope, that put it to the bottom, didn't it? Let's leave it up here then. Okay, so here's our wreaths at Christmas. And maybe we'll just make our box a little bit smaller. Nope, we don't want that one. We want the transform on this one. Just want to try to bring that up just a hair. Nope, we'll just leave it. Okay. So you can see you do need to play around with it a little bit. I mean, I've used it before and you can see even I had to play around with it a little bit, but we still were able to get our title box in. We have our elements. We're covering up our little faux pas that I couldn't quite get these lined up exactly. It's going to bother me just a little bit, but let's see if I can fix that real quick. Nope, maybe not. Ah, now I'm making it worse. Okay, down, up, over. Nope. Okay. Let me get this over here and back in. Nope, it's not cooperating at all now, is it? Oh, I should have left it. Isn't that always the case? Well, I can't just leave it like that, so I may even have to just take that one off. All right, we're just going to trash it. I'm going to move my little houses over, and I would have put that back in, but that's okay. We want that at the end. We'll just act like we meant to have it like that, right? How's about that? Sometimes it works a little bit easier than other times. And when you all are doing your custom products, make sure to save and probably don't live stream while you're doing it. But I like to show off the products, and I think it turned out very nicely. I hope you all enjoyed seeing it and liked checking out the custom products that are available through Creative Memories. I don't know if you all noticed as well that we do have a coupon available right now for some savings on our items for sale, as well as our custom products and pages. And the coupon is good through the 19th of October of 2022. In case you're watching a replay of this video, you'll know how long this coupon promo is going on for. And once you reach $100, it covers your shipping, and it also gives you some extra savings. So it's a win-win. Check out some of the products that I've shown on some of the live streams, and you might find something that you'll enjoy working with. I hope I've inspired you to put some pages together. Until next time.